All right, so how's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. So I'm trying something, right? And it's kind of I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I think I will be able to do it. So I'm going to play one guitar and only one guitar. So I think I have a problem. I have way too many guitars, and I know this. I've got tellies, I've got arch tops, I've got solid bodies, I've got semi-hollows, and what I'm finding out is that it's great and it's fun and it's great to put out these videos, but I want to play music, not guitars. And every day I wake up and it's an embarrassment of riches, and I'm trying to figure out which guitar I should be playing. Not that one is there one there's a number one. That's a whole other type of discussion. I've played a lot of tellies. I've played my Nash telly a lot, and I just want to go back to when I didn't have all these guitars. My transformation as a musician was at one point in time, I had only a dreadnought guitar. I think it was a Yamaha for about 6, 7 years when I was much younger. And that's all I played. So there was none of this stuff about plugging in, about amps, about, do I put 12s, do I put 13s, do I put the telly in there, do I put the B3, do I put like that? It becomes too much. And I'm not saying I'm going to be a minimalist, and I'm not going to go sell all my guitars or anything like that. But what I'm going to try to do is play one guitar for 30 days, one electric, because I will play my classical and I will play my D18 steel. But I'm going to try to minimize it, and I'm just going to play this Gibson. And I'm going to tell you how I arrived at this guitar to be the one for that. Not that I'm trying to make it the number one or anything like that. So I'm going to use the 330 for 30 days, and that's the only thing I'm going to play and plug into my Hendrickson amp or my Fender, what is that again? Oh my God, what I have? My Fender amp. So in any event though, the reason I chose this guitar is because it plays like butter right now. It's very, very light. It's kind of like an arch top to me, even though technically it's not a semi-hollow. I guess it is an arch. It's fully hollow. Let's just put it that way. There's no center block, so it sounds really good acoustically. It plays like butter. I like the fact that it's a little bit bigger because kind of reminds me of my arch tops, just in terms of the size a little bit. But yeah. I've played tellies a lot, and tellies are very, very easy. And in a way, the tellies that I have right now, they're not, how should I say this? They're not as acoustically responsive. This is acoustically responsive because the 330 is all hollow. So I like that fact of it. So if I don't have it plugged in and I'm practicing, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the feel of it. So I chose this. I chose this. I don't know, New Kid on the Block, things of that nature. So I thought about one of the arch tops, the Benedetto. I've been playing a lot, so I thought about doing that. But I said, let me go with this. So I'm gonna play this for 30 days. Nothing else. I'm not gonna even tune the other guitars outside of my classical and outside of the D18. I'm just gonna play this and see how it goes, and I'll upload something in between and see how it's working and all that. Because listen, I want to play music at the end of the day, not guitars. And sometimes, like I said, it can be a problem where you have so many guitars. Yes, it's an embarrassment of riches. Yes, they all make you play differently. But I have one cello, and I practice the thing every day. There's nothing to worry about. It's just putting rosin on my cello stick and practicing. So let's go back to the roots. This is a great guitar. If you're going to have one guitar, this is probably one to have. All right, then. We'll see how it is. We'll check in here and there, and I'll continue to upload some things. So as usual, practice, 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 and I'm going to practice. And at the end of this or during this, I'll talk a little bit about how I'm feeling just being dedicated to one instrument as opposed to all over the place with my embarrassment of riches. Let's just put it that way. Thank you again for watching. And as usual, practice, practice, and practice some more.